afternoon, everyone. It's our Instagram Live number 5, and it's with top England player, the number 1 England female player, and that's Tintin. So we'll just wait for her to join. Hi, Rosemary. Nice to see you've joined, so thank you. Hope you're well. I'm just adding her now, guys. Nice to see a few more joining. That's great to see. Hello, everyone. Hi, Tintin.
Hi.
Hi. Nice to see you.
Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Yourself?
Yes, good, thank you.
Ah, fantastic. You know, it's been fantastic. We've got quite a few lives in that you've probably seen, so thank you for supporting as well. You know, you're probably aware that we have a lot of different levels in our remit of British Army table tennis. So we've got beginner right through to National League. So just in case some of our newer players not sure who you are, obviously you've got Commonwealth Games medals and such. You know, just do a little intro, and that'll be really kind.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, hi guys, I'm Tintin. I'm 21 years old, and yeah, I play table tennis. Currently ranked number 1, and I've won national championships a few times, 4 times, and yeah, and got some Commonwealth medals as well. So yeah.
Oh, fantastic. So obviously, what would you say your achievement, your highlights from your achievements are so far? Would you say?
Yeah, I think my highlight was probably winning the bronze medal at the Commonwealth Games in 2018, where we won. It was the first team medal for women's for Team England, so that was really special. So yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine. What was the atmosphere like at the Commonwealth Games? I bet it was an amazing, atmosphere. You know, describe it for everyone.
Yeah, it was really cool. Because we're actually playing against Australia, in the bronze medal match, and it was in Australia. So yeah, we weren't the favourites, and we had the crowds cheering against us. But then our bench and our atmosphere was really good. So yeah, it was really special, and yeah, it's amazing that there'll be so many people in the hall and cheering, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, fantastic. So a few more are joining. So if you've got any questions for Tintin, get typing away and she'll answer them.
Yeah.
She's ready and waiting. So just bear with me a sec. So obviously, you know, the current situation with lockdown. So have you got any tips for our Army players, or from what you've been doing in lockdown? Have you had to change your training, you know, or such?
Yeah. Yeah, so I've been quite lucky about plays as well, and we have a table, so I managed to play with him a bit, but just 1 hour a day because he's working. So I've shifted my focus to physical, so I've been doing more like running, strength training. My advice would be, like, if you don't have a table and anyone to play with, is to do some shadow play. I think that's quite helpful. So you can do like normal exercises.
Yeah, that's
just with the stroke, and it was also quite tough, like cardiovascularly quite tough as well. So that's quite good as a substitute, I think.
No, that's really good advice. So thank you for that. You know, so you know, it's amazing that I think you've frozen a little bit, but I'll keep going. Must be internet at the moment. So obviously you're number 1 at the moment, and does ranking and stuff like that strive you on? Is that part of your goals, or is it more getting medals, do you think?
Sorry, cut out. Could you repeat that?
Yeah, not a problem. So I was just saying it's amazing that you're England number 1 and such like that, and great rankings there. You know, is that what your focus is, or is it more, you know, winning, you know, medals? What's your drive and stuff like that?
Yeah. Yeah. So my goal this year was to qualify for the Olympics. But obviously that's changed. So yeah, so my goal is the same, but next year. But obviously I'll also be at uni as well next year, because I start uni again. I was on a gap year this year. So yeah, so I think my goal is to kind of try to balance it and try to like stay sane during this during next year. So I think my goal right now is to kind of prepare myself for all that busyness next year, I think.
Yeah, you're going to be very busy, aren't you? So are you happy to share what you're studying at uni? And
yeah, of course. Yeah, so I'm currently studying at University of Nottingham and doing medicine. So I did my first year 2 years ago, and then I took 1 year out to play in Austria, and then to try to compete at the Olympics. And then yeah, and that was the plan. And then next year I start again. So yeah.
Oh wow, that's amazing. You know, yeah, like you say, it's going to be tough trying to balance that, but I'm sure you'll have people, a support network to get you there. I'm sure of it. So we'll be backing you all the way. One moment, guys. Let's get the questions in. They've been a bit shy today. We've got lots joined though, so that's fantastic. So hopefully they'll start asking. Oh, okay, we've got a question here. So Rosemary has just asked, how do you cope with the pressure in a match? She says that I think you've frozen a little bit again. Yeah, you're back. Internet's a bit jittery today. So yeah, Rosemary, she's asked how.
Yeah, sorry, I've changed my days. Yeah, good.
Sorry, you're breaking up again.
Oh, I can.
Hello. I don't know if is it worth you leaving and then joining back in, or I think you're back now. Oh hey. So yeah, Rosemary just asked, how do you cope with the pressure? She says she always struggles with nerves, which sometimes lets her down.
Oh, okay. Okay, if I lose again, if I'm like, yeah. So for me personally, so pressure in a match, yeah. So if it's a match that I am like meant to win, or like if I'm expected to win and I have pressure because of that, I kind of just tell myself that that pressure is good because it means that like I'm good and that I have expectations. So that kind of helps me build my confidence. But if it's just pressure in general, like if it's just a big match against anyone, I just try to focus on what I can do. So just one ball at a time. And really not looking at the score or not thinking too much about the score. Because for me, if I think about the result, then I get quite nervous. And yeah, just try to focus 1 point at a time is the most important for me. And just to have like, yeah, just to find like mantras to say to yourself that would help you build your confidence up as well. And yeah, try not to worry too much about the things you can't control. So yeah.
Yeah, that's great advice. I think you're right. You know, it's 1 point at a time. I think then you're focusing on that instead of, you know, the score lines. That's really helpful. So with the mental side of the game, do you do anything extra for that, or is it just, you know, can you share your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think the mental side is really important. I covered the importance of it since I transferred to like senior level. Nothing in particular I do, but I just kind of talk about it a lot with coaches such as Alan Cook. He's the coach for table tennis England, and because he knows quite a lot about that, so I like talk to him about that, and then I just try to learn from my experiences. And yeah, I feel like a lot of everyday life mental stuff transfers into the match, so I've been trying to like find ways to like not be too stressed and to really like manage my emotions, and I think that transfers to the match as well. So I think just generally like having an overall like balanced mental health is really important. So
no, I think you made a good point. I think if you're more relaxed, then you'll you know, you'll play better, won't you? And Rosemary's just said thank you for the advice, and she'll take that forward when she's got a few matches, when she can get back on the table. Someone's just said, do you have any daily mantras? So you can share, or are they secret?
Do I have a daily mantras? I think they like change from time to time. Yeah. Let me think. So let me just think if I was in a match. Yeah, I don't know.
Tough question, isn't it?
From time to time. So yeah, I can't do that. Thanks, Jenny. She's my best friend. So.
Oh, okay. That's nice she's joined in. I was just going to ask, you know, what you've been with, is it Stiga Table Tennis? They've sponsored you for quite a while now, is that correct? So how long have you been with them, and what blades and rubbers do you use?
Yeah, I've been with them for quite a long time. I'm not sure exactly, because at first I was with Thornton's. Thornton's is like the English distributor for Spiga, for those that don't know. And yeah, so since I was like 10, yeah, I have like a 10-year contract with Spiga Sweden, so I'm with them quite well. But yeah, they've been great. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. So the blades and rubbers, you know, just
yeah,
share
sorry,
what you.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, so
sorry.
I've been Hold 5 as my blade, and
Okay.
Symmetry for my pimples is the new Symmetry. Is the new pimples, and I really like them. And also DNA M for my backhand. That's also their new rubber.
Oh, okay. So someone's just asked us to change it slightly. Shivam, is it? Do you miss med school lectures? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I do miss them. I watched a few whilst I've been away on my gap year. So, yeah, I do miss them. Some of them. I miss some of them. Others that
so what are you missing the most in lockdown? I guess you miss being on the table a lot. You know, what do you miss, I guess?
Yeah, I miss like competing and stuff. Obviously I had quite a busy schedule and I was looking forward to it, but at the same time it's quite nice to just have time to slow down as well, because looking back I'm not sure how to have coped with that schedule that I had. Yeah, so it is also nice to have some time, but I also miss just going out freely and just like seeing friends and stuff like that. So
yeah, so with obviously the team successes you've had with the ladies team and things like that, do you think the game for females in table tennis worldwide is improving and such? Because obviously a lot of sports, you know, the men's side dominates, doesn't it? But do you feel it's on the rise and things? What do you think?
yeah, I think the women's game is improving a lot, especially in the international scene. You've got lots of young Japanese players coming up, and they're beating some Chinese, and they're just so fast, and like you can really see that like physically it's improving, and like there are a lot bigger rallies, and yeah, and they're even really, for me personally, I really enjoy watching women's games. So yeah, I'm not sure if others would prefer that over men's, but I personally do, probably because I also like more involved in that, obviously. So
yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think it's good that we're improving.
Yeah, definitely. It's great to see. So, what would you say your favourite tournament? Excuse me. What would you say your favourite tournament is, or place to go to? You know, what tournament? Yeah.
Probably the Commonwealth Games, because it's such a big build up, and yeah, you have this really, it's a multi-sport event, and you have this really good team feeling because it's Team England. So yeah, they really, I don't know, you just feel quite special because you have like physios and lots of people you, so that's cool. And yeah, and you kind of train up for it for a long time. So I also really enjoy other team events like the World Championships and like Commonwealth Championships and stuff, just because I really enjoy playing as a team. And if a lot of friends are there from other countries, it's also just really fun.
I bet that is really fun. So I'm getting the feeling you prefer the team event over the singles. Is that right?
Yeah, it's quite different. I like both. Yeah, team event is just really fun being in a team atmosphere, and I've been really lucky and I've had like really good teammates, so that's also really fun. The singles, yeah, I don't know, they're both like equally as important. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. So obviously you've had huge success. You were playing with Liam Pitchford, so that was a fantastic win. So how did you celebrate? You know, when you got back?
I don't know. I think I like had to go to China to practice afterwards, but yeah, I kind of just like celebrated in general because it was over, and I just like saw friends, and yeah, I don't really normally do anything specific. I just like take it easy for a bit, and yeah.
Okay. It's interesting from doing a lot of these lives. I've noticed a lot of you guys have done multiple sports. So did you have to make a choice, or how did you get into table tennis? Did you have family involved, or?
Yeah. So I didn't have other sports, and I didn't really have much choice because my dad is a coach, and he really likes this, as lots of people know. Yeah. So yeah, so he kind of coached my brother, and then he coached me, and then yeah, and then that was from there. A funny story about my name Tintin, because my brother's called Ping, so it's like ping pong, and my name is Tintin, and I was almost gonna be called Pong, but my mum stopped that. So then I'm called Tintin because of the initials TT to go table tennis. Yeah, so some could say I was born into the sport, I guess. So yeah, that just gave you an insight of my family.
No, we like it. That's an interesting thing. So, did your dad coach you when you were younger, or I
Yeah,
assume
so
he did? What you saying?
yeah. So that's why we have this table downstairs because we've been playing there like since I was young, and yeah, and he like coaches me at nationals and like English tournaments where he can come. So yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. Someone's asked, where did you grow up?
Yeah, so I was born and raised here in London. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, you like London? Have you been up north to Yorkshire at all?
Yeah, I've been like a few school trips, and I really like it there as well. Yeah, I quite like.
Yeah, it's
I
not
really
bad.
like London, but sometimes, yeah. So when I was in Austria, I was in Linz, and it's quite quieter there. It's a small city or like town. I think it's a city. So I do quite enjoy the nature as well. So in the future, I'm like not sure where I want to be.
Yeah. I know, tough decisions, isn't it? A few
Yeah.
options for you there. So someone's just said, oh no, they just said you're a pen holder player. Okay. Yes, if someone's asked the big shot table tennis, they've asked what's your best win in your career? What would you say it is? Good question.
I'm
Oh, are you freezing
sorry.
again? It's
Yeah.
all right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's just frozen a little bit. We'll just, yay, she's back. So it's they've asked, what has been your best win in your career?
Okay. A few times during my lives, but I never really thought about it. So I've come up with an answer, but I wasn't really sure before the lives. But it's Victoria
Oh, fantastic.
Palvovich from Belarus,
Okay.
proper, and she's a bit older now, but she won a few like European titles when she was younger. So yeah, I'd say she's my best friend.
Oh, fantastic. So, we saw you post, you play the ukulele, we saw.
Yeah.
Do you have any other hidden talents that we're not aware of? Do you play any other instruments?
Yeah, I play. I don't know if I should say that I play the piano, but I used to play the piano. I played like grades until like I finished the grades. But I stopped when I was 13 because of table tennis. So
Okay, yeah.
I also played the violin. I really like music. I like both. Ukulele was just because like I like playing the piano and I can't really bring the piano around. So I was like a kind of like stress relief for me. So I brought my ukulele to like Commonwealths and stuff. So yeah.
Okay, so you do little sing songs to everyone, do you?
Yeah. So yeah,
that's really nice.
it's quite fun.
Yeah, that's really nice. So with your teammates and some of the other England players, do you actually see them outside of tournaments, or is it just you just see them when you can?
No, like so Maria is one of my best friends, Maria Sapsinos. So I like if we're in the same country, I always meet up with her. And yeah, met up with like Denise once. And yeah, a lot of people I do meet up. Like so if Kelly's around in London as well, I would come and see her, and yeah, it's quite
Oh, that's lovely. I'm glad you said her name because I need to practice how to say that because I've got her next Wednesday, so wish me luck. Say again. Yes, she's
yeah, a
yes.
silent T. The
Silent
T is silent, so it's just Sapsinos.
Sapsinos. Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, hey, yeah, I'm just hopeless. We had a few questions. No one's testing me yet, but about these Chinese names, and I just don't know how to say half of them. Someone's asked, "What are your thoughts on trick shots in a match?" I guess that's what it means.
Yeah. I think they're really cool. But me personally, I'm so bad at them. I can't actually do any of them. I think I've like managed to do like a few round of nets and multiple during lockdown, but that's about it. But yeah, I respect the people who can do it, and I think they're really cool.
Yeah, no, it is cool. Someone's just asked, what club did you train at?
Yeah, so this year I was at Linz in Austria. I was playing ET2 Cup and Bundesliga there, and yeah, next year I'll be at Archway. I've just signed with them. So.
Oh, nice, fantastic. So in lockdown, do you have enough? Is training, full on, or do you, is it is your coach always, giving you updates on your training program, or
Yeah.
do you have time to watch films or whatever you like to do?
Yeah, so it's like kind of like how it's been before. So I kind of have my own program, so I do it like myself, which is good and bad because like I don't have to do it if I don't want to, but I also like I have freedom to choose what I should do. Yeah, some days it's like quite busy. I've been doing quite a lot of physical training some days, but other days it's been quieter. So yeah, I have time. Like I've been doing lots of things that I didn't have time to do in the past, such as like writing that song for ukulele and like just reading a lot and stuff like that. So I do have time. Yeah, I have more time than normal, so it's been quite nice.
Yeah, but it has been nice because you're traveling all over the world, aren't you? Doing all these tournaments.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, I think I saw you in Nottingham, I think, with the Army men's captains. So that was great to meet you all. Yeah, it's a great atmosphere. Yeah, great atmosphere there. The guys are going a bit quiet. If you've got any questions for Tintin, don't be shy. I'm happy to ask her more questions, but then I'll have nothing to ask her during my live with her.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I'm doing a live with him.
Yeah, he mentioned that today.
Yeah,
sorry.
Someone asked if I played any other sports. I don't play any other sports. Yeah. That's about it.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
just
not
saying that.
so,
yeah.
So, yeah.
So who would you say your favourite sportsman or woman is? Who you look up to?
I don't really look up to really good. She's beaten all the top Chinese players every time, so I think she's really cool.
Yeah. So when you play the Chinese and stuff like that, do you feel like you're having to change your game, or do you just stick to your own game plan?
Yeah,
it's
I
breaking
stick
up
to my
a bit,
own
isn't it?
game plan because I feel like, yeah, I try to stick to my own game plan because I feel like if I try to do something special or different, it doesn't really help because I haven't practiced doing that thing before. So yeah, I just try to like play my game and just try to find a way, I guess. Yeah, you have to. I kind of just treat them like any other player because they're all human and they also get nervous and stuff like that. So I just go to it like any other match, really. Yeah.
Yeah. So someone's asked, what age did you start playing table tennis?
Yeah. I started at 5.
Oh wow.
Around 2 was the time I picked up my first bat, and then at 5, that was when like my dad said that I was gonna play properly. So that was when I started playing, like training and stuff. Yeah.
Wow, that's so it's been part of your life.
Yeah,
pretty much most of your life then. Wow.
Yeah.
Someone's just asked, who's your favourite mixed doubles partner?
So I get controversial. So I've played with so many cool people. I think it would. Yeah. So obviously I got really good results with Liam, and he's a really great player. So like, yeah, it was really cool to play with him. And I played a lot. I played with Josh as well, Bennett, and from because we were at uni together and we won nationals with that. So like it was really fun to play with him. But I think my favorite would be Sam Walker because I think that we have good communication and I played with him the longest I think out of all of them. So yeah.
Yeah. So what would you say the do you find there's big difference between the ladies doubles and the mixed?
Yeah, there is a difference. Yeah, with the men, yeah, because they're a lot more powerful. They're a lot like, yeah, so they tend to win the points. I guess. Obviously, I try to as well, but yeah, and I stay closer to the table. I guess I do for both women's and men's, but in mix in particular, I try to use my pimples a lot more. So if I try to play more short, and then maybe the men sometimes struggle with that because of my pimples, and then they might like pop it up, and then the guy can just like kill it. So yeah, so there is difference. And with women's, yeah, women's I try to look if there's more chance, and then I try to like play with more power. But sometimes with mixed, like if it's not as necessary, then because the guy can like kill it as well, which looking back I should also try to find my opportunities as well. But I think that's just naturally how it goes. Yeah.
Yeah. No, thanks for that. Yeah, some of these questions I think we've already answered. They might have joined a bit late. So if you've missed the start of our live, I'll share it all on social media and you can catch up. Oh yeah, we've already had that one as well. So do you like singles or doubles more? But I think you said that you prefer sort of the doubles and the team event. I think you said.
In terms of doubles, I think I'll prefer singles over doubles. Just
Oh,
personally.
okay.
Yeah, but team is different because it's like single matches, but the team is behind you. Doubles is also really fun. Doubles, I find myself I'm more relaxed because you have time like to move out and then they play a shot and then I have time for my muscles to like relax and stuff. So yeah, so I don't know. They're both really cool. So yeah.
Oh, that's good. So someone's just said, what made you start using pimples?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So at first I started with no pimples either side. No. At first I started with pimples on my backhand, and then I changed to no pimples. I'm not sure. I think my dad just wanted me to. And then my brother started using just a forehand. So then as I always do, I copied him, and then I really enjoyed it, and yeah, I just kept with it, and yeah, that's the reason really.
Oh, okay. Someone's just asked, who's the funniest teammate?
I think people know it has to be Maria. It has to be Maria Sapsinos. Yeah, she is always Joker and the crazy one of the team.
Oh.
So yeah.
Oh, that's good. Do you have a joke for us? Put you on the spot.
I have one, but it's really bad.
Go on then.
What did the cheese say when it saw itself in the mirror?
I don't know.
Hello, me.
That's good. Good effort. I'm not even going to attempt I'll stick to do media stuff, I think.
I think that's the last question someone can ask me is to like I just get so nervous.
No, it's a great answer. Luckily I've got away with that one. Oh, someone's just put pimples plus penhold. That's a deadly combo. I would never want to face you. So they're scared of you now.
Yeah, it's quite interesting style. Yeah. Yeah, so like a lot of it's quite an old style. My dad used to play penhold Japanese grip, so that's like when the blade had that like little thing on top, that hinge that pops out. So yeah, he really likes the traditional like style, so that's why I play penhold, and yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, we've got a few more joining actually. That's great. We've got quite a big following.
Yeah, my cousin joined.
Oh, that's nice. I'm glad you recognise a few people. Yeah, we had a crazy question a while back, so I've introduced it to most of the lives I'm doing. So,
no.
who would you say? It's not a hard question. Who would you say is your superhero?
Could that be like
anything?
I don't know.
It can be anybody.
Oh, that's really hard.
It is.
Who's my superhero? This is really I'd just say my mum. That's just really like typical. I think everyone would answer their mum. My mum is my superhero.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Just because she helped me a lot when I was younger. She I don't know, she like cooks so quickly and gets dinner ready after she's driven me back from training, and it's like 10 p.m. and she like whips up dinner so that I can eat whilst I like do my homework. And yeah, she never seems to be that tired, or if she is, she never like shows it. And yeah, so I think she's my superhero.
So do you like cooking yourself, or I know you said your mum helps with that, but what's your best dish? What do you like to cook?
Yeah, so when I'm away, I don't have a best dish. I've actually been made fun of my cooking a lot by my housemates, but I just cook like lots of vegetables. I like vegetables. I don't eat that much meat when I'm away. When I'm at home, I do, because my mom cooks. Yeah, just like lots of random, like a lot of stews of like loads of vegetables together, and yeah, I don't have a special dish.
That's all right. Do you feel like you have to have a special diet while being at the highest level, if you know what I mean? Because
yeah, I definitely think. Yeah. So I'm personally quite interested in like nutrition and stuff, which is also partly why I'm like studying medicine. I'm just interested in health and like the human body. So yeah, I do feel like nutrition is important, not just for athletes. Like I think, especially for like your mental health, there's been like research on that now, and just to make you feel better generally. So I think even more so important for athletes who have to like perform at a high level. Yeah, so I was vegan for like a year, but I found that it didn't really go with my like need. I don't know, I just got a bit stressed with food and it was a bit too
Yeah.
like restrictive for me, but I really respect those who are like vegan and stuff. So then now I'm just a bit more like that. I try to be like balanced and like, yeah, just try to get everything in. So yeah.
So which of your teammates do you think maintains the best social media profile? Interesting
Yeah,
question.
yeah, I'll just quickly answer the first one because you asked that. I just go to University of Nottingham, so yeah,
Oh,
I'll just,
okay. Yes.
yeah. Which of my teammates maintains the best social media profile? I'm not sure. I feel like we all for the girls, perhaps it's Kelly Sibley because she's part of the, I think it's the mamas and papas panel and stuff. She's gone more to
Oh,
the
okay.
like influencer route. So yeah, and she posts very frequently. Yeah, because out of us, I feel I don't post very frequently at all. So yeah, for the girls would be Kelly. For the boys, I'm not so sure. I haven't really looked that much, so I can't give a opinion.
We've not been spying on them then. That's good to
I know,
know.
really.
You're too busy trading, you know. So yeah. You know, oh, he's just said interesting choice. Okay. No, that's been fantastic. I just wondered if there's any more question, guys and girls. You know, I think we've covered a lot there actually. You know, and if you've ever got a spare moment, you know, British Army Table Tennis welcome you to one of our events, you know, even to do a presentation or, you know, just to meet the guys and some of our top Army players. So do you have any, actually I've got one more question. Do you have any tips, maybe your top 3 tips for someone of our kind of level, you know, just to sort of improve their winning performances or improve?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think because I had a tip, but I'm trying to think if it's like relevant for you guys. But the tip
Yes.
I normally give to like young players who are just like starting out is to, it's not really a tip, it's just to like work hard. Because I find that when you work hard, you get more opportunities to come.
Yeah.
So like for me personally, when I've like tried to be very enthusiastic and show that I like care a lot and work hard, then I found that more coaches are willing to like give their expertise and help me. So then I benefit a lot from that, and also it benefits them because like they can like, yeah, help others. So yeah, in terms of I'm not sure. In terms of like winning and stuff, I think the mental side is quite important. So I think spending time on that and just trying to learn from like your failures and past things. I think there's always like positives that can come out of it, even though it doesn't seem like it at that point. And
Yes.
yeah, I think that's not very many tips, but yeah, just to like work
No,
hard.
it's fantastic. No, it's great. I think you're right. It's just don't give up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, keep having a good go. So yeah, I think, have we got any more questions, guys, for Tintin? It's been a fantastic interview. You know, it's been a great insight. We'll just wait, you know, maybe a minute or so just to see if there's any more
Yeah, of course.
questions, if that's all right. But yeah, because we have the inter-services, so that's about April or May time, and we compete against the Royal Air Force, so we want to beat them. We keep
Nice.
beating them. Yeah, so we've beaten them once in the team event, the lads, and they were lost 6-4 last year, so I think our tips will
Really
definitely
close.
help them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, thank you. So have you done any preparation to get you know, for returning back to the game, because they're saying possibly you can go back to the table maybe mid-June? Obviously, you know, things
Yeah.
do change, but
Not really, because I've still been training quite a bit, and yeah, so I've just been like trying to do like, yeah, like physical, like just doing the same training as much as I can really. So I should hopefully be fine when I go back to the table. Yeah, so
yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you've continued it whilst in lockdown, so yeah, that makes perfect sense. And I guess you're looking forward to having different match partners or hitting partners, if it were.
Yeah. It's been quite good with my brother. He's I kind of joke because some days he like plays quite a different style just when he's bored. So I'm always like, oh, I
Okay.
wonder who I'm playing with today, just because he's like, you know, some days he just like he wants to like play something different because he's only doing it for fun now. So yeah, but yeah, I
Okay.
am looking forward to playing with my teammates and stuff again. So.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, so I think we'll wrap it up there if you don't mind. You know, that's been fantastic. So, on behalf of like the
Yeah.
British Army Table Tennis Committee, it's great to have you on board and supporting the sport. And we're just trying to do our little bit just to grow it because it's a great sport and sociable, isn't it? And you can
Yeah.
play at any level or age as
Yeah.
well. I think that's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
But do you have any final comments? You know, for your followers?
Yeah. No, not really. Just thanks for the questions and joining.
Yeah, no. Well, stay safe. Wish you all the best, and like I say, hopefully we'll see you at an event, or you'll visit us at some point.
Yeah.
Take care.
Yeah.
All the
Thanks a
best.
lot.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.